Thanks for joining us from our studios in Israel. I'm Deborah Blum here with ILTV's Morning Briefing.
A mortar shell fired from Syria landed near the border fence on the Israeli side of the Golan Heights. The IDF reports that the shell is believed to have been a stray, fired in the course of civil war battles in the area, the demilitarized zone of neighboring Quneitra. There's been increased fighting between the Syrian regime and rebels there. Israeli Air Force jets responded with fire towards the launch site of the shell, successfully striking the source of the fire. Israel's Ministerial Committee for Housing made big announcements affecting many of the Jewish state's diverse populations. For the first time in 15 years, the committee approved a Bedouin village in the Negev, providing housing for 9,000 from the Bedouin community. An effort is being made to resettle those living in undocumented villages without permits or regulation. The ultra-Orthodox communities will see 15,000 homes for their community in the next 3 years. To live in these units, it's proposed that the religious Jews will have to be working to boost this community's low participation in Israel's workforce. After Saturday's Arab League summit, the Palestinian Authority announced to Arab League leaders that it's going to sue the British government over its issuance of the 1917 Balfour Declaration, claiming that the declaration paved the way for the creation of the State of Israel, and that Britain is responsible for all Israeli crimes committed since the end of its control in 1948. The summit was hosted by the Mauritanian president, who called for fresh efforts to end the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, but it was cut short to only a single day due to the absence of the leaders from the heavyweight nations of Egypt and Saudi Arabia. Orthodox rabbis, by a law just passed by the Knesset, now get to decide who can use public mikvahs. Although the law isn't worded in a discriminatory fashion, it effectively bans the Reform and conservative populations from partaking in state-run ritual bathhouses, which are typically used by them for conversion ceremonies. In the last few weeks, some of the most senior leaders from American Jewish groups have urged Prime Minister Netanyahu to halt the legislation due to the damage it could cause to Israel diaspora relations, where a majority of its population are secular Jews.
That's all for now. I'm Deborah Blum, and see you later with our main daily broadcast from Israel at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.